Hi, everybody. This video is especially for Stephanie and Alexis because I know the two of you are taking this course as an online module and are going to be doing similar type of work that the students in the class are doing, but on your own because you are online and not able to work together in a community. So I just want to outline the rest of the semester. So this is going to be starting on Monday. So this is week 11, 12, Thanksgiving break, week 13, and then the final exam week. So I'm going to post all of this stuff online for you, but I just wanted to kind of talk you through it a little bit in terms of the way this is going to work. So the in-class students have identified a group research project to work on, and they're using the same tools of participant observation and interviewing that you'll be using, but you two are going to be doing things on an individualistic basis. So for week number 11, using the Cultural Anthropology Field Workbook, I want you two to complete the Visit a Religious Community assignment. So I want you to take a look at a community that's different than one that you are perhaps familiar with, and using your traits as ethnographers, I want you to be able to go in and sit and participate in a service of some sort, and then be able to see what patterns emerge that are similar to or different from a worldview or a religious view that you are familiar with. And that's going to be assignment number 7, and then you drop that in the Dropbox. For week number 12, I'm going to have you answer the questions again in the workbook about medical anthropology. So what is it that we do when we are sick? Because we all have different ways of understanding illness and seeking out help for illness. And it shows up in lots of different everyday things like chicken soup, take an apple a day to keep the doctor away, right? These kinds of things. And so I'm going to have you complete the assignment about what you do when you're sick, and that's assignment number 8, and put that in the Dropbox. And then for you two, then here comes your ethnographic research experience. So I want you individually over Thanksgiving break to conduct a mini ethnography on what it is that you and your family and or your friends do for Thanksgiving tradition. So this is may include, well, it will include field notes, right? So the time leading up to a gathering and what happens during a gathering and after the gathering. So talking about those field notes, recording who's there, what kind of foods are present, all of those kinds of things. Perhaps taking pictures, maybe mapping out the space, and just describing the whole ethnographic experience of what brings a group of people together. And you could choose to do a compare-contrast, comparing what you used to do as a younger person compared to what you do now. I know that in my own family, our traditions have changed tremendously. Just in the last year, we used to gather with extended family, and then for various and sundry reasons no longer do that. So this year we're going to volunteer at a food pantry and serve dinner for those who are less fortunate. And that's a real shift in our cultural tradition and our Thanksgiving tradition. So for Thanksgiving break, for that week, I want you to gather all of the information together. Then in week 14, the last assignment coming out of this book is to conduct an ethnography of art. So to take a particular piece of art, either that you've identified in a public space or something that you have in your home that you really like, and kind of delve more deeply into that. And then after you've completed that assignment, the last assignment is for the final exam week, week 15 in the final exam. And that is for you to actually write up a brief report or a brief ethnography on your Thanksgiving tradition. So you're going to have gathered the data, you're going to have let it sit for a week, and then you're going to come back to it and write a brief report. And I will outline the specifics of what I want from this. So I hope this makes sense to Stephanie and to Alexis particularly, because this has been a kind of a different way of learning online methods. I'm going to go ahead and put up the modules for the remaining 4 weeks for you. And I am busily grading the midterms. Everybody's been doing a really great job on them, and I appreciate that. So check back in soon, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you two come up with. Okay, thanks. Bye.